It is always this or better. Always. When you can cultivate this belief, I swear it will help you so much. This helped me beyond words like 5 years ago when I closed my yoga studio, moved back home to Vancouver Island, literally with nothing. Didn't even have a vehicle, moved into my parents' Airbnb, and just committed to myself to living every day as aligned as I could to my truth, as connected to my heart. And the first day that I woke up here after some really traumatic things happened that I'll share one day in the future. But the first day that I woke up here on the island, I heard, channeled, it's always this or better. And I thought I really felt into that because I knew it was true, but everything just felt, it was like everything felt scary and everything felt really easy and effortless all at the same time. Because for the first time in my life, I I mean, I've always been free of having to take care of or choose or live for with anyone else, but until that moment, I hadn't been. I had been in a relationship, and then I had a yoga studio, and I had employees and students and clients, and just I created an identity where everyone else mattered more than me, and that was all my choosing. That was no one else's fault. I did that. I created that. I put that on myself. And I take full responsibility for that. And it was all exactly what it was meant to be. But I remember so vividly my meditation that morning and hearing that and being like, it is always this or better. And knowing that if anything wasn't working out, it was only because better was coming. And that helped me so much in so many ways, from my relationships, from dating, from friendships, from business partnerships, from everything, of I follow what feels right until it doesn't feel right anymore. And knowing that anything that isn't working out, when my mind thinks it needs to be a certain way, or this person is my person, or whatever it is, if it's not working out, if I'm not getting to show up and be me, if I'm not happy, if I'm not fulfilled, then there's better. Then there's better. I see so many people, and I was there for most of my life, but I see so many people struggling and settling and suffering every day. And for me, and a lot of people, most likely you, that are in this self-discovery, self-help journey and world, those of us that are awake and aware and conscious and know that we're here for more, and are seeking and searching for more, we will have a lot of ways in our lives where we are choosing ourselves, or we are doing the work, we're showing up, where we feel free to be us. But there's almost always some area of life where we are sacrificing and settling. And anywhere that you're sacrificing and settling means that you are everywhere, because you are divinely designed to be limitlessly, abundantly free and supported and rewarded, and get to just live and love your life as you want to. So if there's ways, maybe in a relationship or in your work or in your health or whatever it is, your family, whatever it is, that you are not choosing to be you, that you aren't happy, that you aren't speaking your truth, that you aren't choosing to do or be how you want to, you need to see that that is limiting you in every other area, even if they feel good. We have it very conditioned in us that we shouldn't want more, right? That it's greedy or needy. But you suffering, me limited, me suffering isn't going to serve anyone else. Can you really understand that? Anyone, you or anyone suffering, lacking, being without, self-sacrificing is not going to serve anyone. We are all benefited. We all are served when you choose you, when you take care of you, because then you're not taking from others. When we are relying on other people to do what we want them to do, to be how we want them to be, so that then we can be happy. When we are seeking and searching for others to choose us so that then we can feel worthy, that's not healthy. It's just not. You need to be everything to you so that then you can show up and be the healthy, whole version of you that amplifies others, that serves others through just being innately you. And that doesn't mean that you can't be human and have bad days, but you sacrificing, settling, limiting yourself in any way is not serving anyone. You having less doesn't give anyone more. I don't care what what anyone wants to say, it's just not true. No one is served by someone else sacrificing. Maybe we can believe that, like, if I just give all of my money, my time, my attention to these other people, they'll then be better off, and then eventually I'll be better off too. No, because it's all our own journey, and we need to stop thinking that we're anyone else's fucking answer or cure. Everyone else is their own. And again, we are all here on this human journey to have relationships. We're in relationship to everything. But we're here to have relationships and connections and communication with others so that we can have mirrored and activated to us our magic, as well as our insecurities, as well as our challenges. We need to see where we aren't free as much as we need to see how magical we are. My point in this is that you limiting yourself, holding yourself back, not doing and going after your dreams isn't actually what's best for anyone. And if you really want to fight me on this, if you really want to tell me that you limiting yourself, not going after your dreams because you doing this is what is best for your family, this is just how you're going to make the most money, or this is how your parents want you to do it, or whatever it is. So you're going to tell me that that's going to serve them? It's not. It's not. It's serving some wounding that they have, maybe, but they have no idea how good it would be if you were living as the full authentic expression of you, creating and doing what you want to do, the magic that you would bring through, the magnetism you would have to open up limitless opportunities that then you're making bazillions of dollars, whatever, you get it, that you are healthy, that you are free, that you love your body, whatever it is. They don't know how good it would be when you are just happy and whole, when you don't need their validation. They don't know how much that will then activate something in them as to how good it can be. So to go back to my starting point of this, it is always this or better. So when anything isn't working out, when anything doesn't feel right, know that if you allow yourself to just surrender and follow what feels true for you, it will always get better. It is meant to. You are here to enjoy this experience of evolving, and you will as soon as you choose to. And I'm not saying that you aren't in some ways, but you are to in every fucking way, in every area. And I know I have clients and I have people that will even try, and I like the amount that people want to resist and fight with me in the fact that you are worthy of just being fucking happy and whole is wild. People also fight me in the fact that, like, but my family's this way. Okay, let your family be that way. Maybe your family is challenging. Maybe your family is toxic. Maybe your family is negative. Maybe they don't believe in you. That doesn't mean that you have to not. You get to believe in you. You get to choose you. If that triggers anyone in your life, your family, whatever, that's not your problem. That's not your problem. Anyone having a belief system that in any way has something to do with you not being true to you, not loving yourself, not living a life that you love, if someone else's belief system doesn't want you to be happy, you need to ask yourself why you care. Are you really going to let someone else's beliefs about you create your reality? Someone else's beliefs and projections and ideas of you are only true if you choose for them to be. You get to be whoever you want to. And it truly is always this or better. And even though the more I've trusted that, it has created some challenges, some loss, some things. Every single time things have been hard, on the other side of me choosing myself and doing what I want to do, I see how much I needed that experience to see where I wasn't free, where I was limiting myself. So this is great, and it only gets better. No matter where you're at right now, breathe fully, completely. Breathe in and out of your belly, fully inhaling into your belly, fully exhaling out, allowing yourself with every round of breath. And I encourage you to do it for at least 5 rounds. Just feeling into yourself, feeling whatever is resonating and coming through for you, whatever is being activated. And just know that it really is always this or better. Like, think of relationships that you've wanted to work out and then they haven't. And then you've seen why in the long run that was better for you. That person wasn't right for you. Now you're with this person and they're better for you. Whatever it is, it always gets to be better. And that doesn't mean that you can't be happy and at peace and content and great. Like, I am so fucking happy and content and grateful with everything in my life right now. Like, I feel so blessed. But I also know that it only gets better from here. And that's only going to give more. That is only going to give more to this world, because I know that I'm a good person who has nothing but good intentions. And I know the more that I love myself and I do what I'm here to do, the more good energy, the more higher frequency I am going to leave on this planet. And that's ultimately what I want to. I just want to positively impact whoever I'm meant to help you see that you are worthy of loving yourself and your life. That's it. And as crazy as it is that we need people like me to remind us, because I need people like me too, to remind us of this, it's reality. It's reality. My ultimate wish is that I didn't need to do this at all, because everyone just loved themselves and lived lives that they loved and did what they wanted to do every day, all day, and was just happy, healthy, whole people all over the planet. That'd be my ultimate wish. But right now, this is where I'm at. Recording videos every day, reminding you that you deserve your love more than anyone else. And the more that you love yourself, the more love you will have to give to everyone else. Okay. It is always this or better. So anything that is not currently working out for you, know that the thing is that our humanness can only know what it's losing, and it can only lose ideas. We can only ever lose ideas. So right now, if you are holding back on going after something that you want because you're afraid of what will happen, of what you might lose, of how someone might see or perceive it, whatever it is, see that that's because that's all that your ego and all that your self-conscious and your unconscious can conceive of. It can't conceive of how good it gets to be. Your superconscious mind conceives of how good it can be, and your superconscious mind is speaking to you through frequency and energy. So you can't know consciously, you can't know through logic how good it's going to be. You can have visions and dreams and desires that are helping to guide you, but ultimately you have to choose. You have to decide in the now to let go of what's not serving you, knowing that the more that you let go, the more good will come. The more that you release your attachment to anything, to everything, the more you're going to open up for an overflow of abundance. I swear, the more that you let go of control, of holding on to, the more that you let go of attachment to anything or anyone, the more abundance and bliss and happiness you will have. I promise you. But the only one that can do it is you. I will keep showing up every day and saying the same thing in different words, but ultimately, you loving yourself and living a life you love is only up to you. So, once again, I encourage you to do that, to do what you want to do, and know that it is always this or better. So, anything that you're needing to let go of, to change, to release attachment to, know that you are only creating space for something even better to come. And just allow the divine to align it perfectly for you, because they always will. Okay. Love you lots.